Hi, I'm Jeremy Clark, professional hairstylist and salon owner, and today I'm going to show you how to add body to hair. So a good way to start adding some body is to use a bit of volumizing mousse, and you want to take the mousse, put it in the roots while the hair is just towel dried, damp, not overly wet, and then you want to rough dry the hair with a blow dryer. After that, you want to place your rollers, over direct them, let them cool, and then we're going to do a little bit of backcombing. So I started our style using the Garnier Fructis Double XL Volume Thickening Mousse. I put a little bit of the mousse in Kristen's roots, and we did a nice rough dry until the hair was completely dry, and just lifting with our fingers. And what that does is the mousse gives it a little bit of structure, gives it a little bit of hold, and a little bit of thermal protection, which is important so that your hair still looks shiny once we're done. So your next step is I'm going to take a few hot rollers, and we're going to place maybe 2 or 3 right through what we call the mohawk section, this crown section at the top. And then I'm going to place a roller on either side, and I'm going to be over directing all of the hair to the top. Okay, so my first roller I want to place right at the front here, and I'm just going to section out a really somewhat large section, about 1/3 of the top of the head of hair here. And I'm going to pull the hair straight up, and then I'm going to over direct the hair. And what I mean by over direct the hair is I'm pulling it straight up from where it grows, and then I'm pulling it forward, over directing it so that it gives it a little bit more oomph when you place that roller. And then I'm going to take my hot roller, and a really good trick is to just sort of slide it at the roots, and you really want to roll the roots first. So I'm going to roll the hair right around that roller, just like that, and then go ahead and feed the rest of the hair into your curl. Now, same thing, I'm going to take another section, fairly large, on the top of the head, pulling the hair straight up, and then over directing slightly forward. So by placing these rollers right through the crown section here, it's going to give a lot of height and body at top, which is where you're going to see it. So once you have your roller placement on top, I'm going to go to the sides, same thing, pulling the sides up and pinning, and then we'll let the hair set and cool for a few minutes. And one other thing you'll notice is that I'm starting my curl right at the roots, and then I'm wrapping the rest of the hair around. And the reason why I want to do that is I want to get a tighter curl close to the head and allow it to relax as it gets further from the head, because that's what happens in nature. So you want your curls or your waves to look realistic. Okay, once you have your rollers set, we're going to let these cool for about 10 minutes, and I just want to add a little bit of a flexible hold hairspray just to give it a little bit of hold at the roots. So I'm just spraying right around the perimeter and at the base of the curler. Now that your rollers have set for a few minutes, you want to just feel and make sure that they're cool. And then you can go ahead and start to take your rollers down. And while you're taking these down, you want to be careful not to brush through them. You want to just let them drop with the curl. So the reason that I did the rollers on the top of the head and on the sides and didn't finish out through the rest is I just want to add a little bit of body through the crown section. It's going to make your hairstyle appear thicker and fuller without having to do a complete style. This is a great way to add a lot of body to your hair and make it look polished, but without spending a lot of time on it. And you can already see we're getting all kinds of volume in the top there. It almost looks done just like that. I just want to add a little bit of backcombing to help keep that style. That'll help make the style last through the rest of the day. I'm going to use the same sections when I backcomb as I did when I rolled the hair. I'm going to start with this little area right in the back near the bump of the crown, and we're really going to give a lot of backcombing there, and then work our way forward and do a little bit through the sides. And it's all just going to be at the roots. And with your backcombing, you're going to be doing the same technique where you pull the hair straight up, over direct it slightly forward, and then just lightly put a little bit of teasing at the roots, and then when you drop that, you can see that it really lifts the hair up. I'm just going to continue backcombing through the mohawk section and the sides. You can see that after you've added a little bit of backcombing to the hair, it really holds the style in place, You can see a huge difference in Kristen's hair. From when we started, her hair was flat and straight. Now it has tons of body and texture, there's movement to it, and it looks full and natural. There you go, that's how to add body to hair. I'm Jeremy Clark. Thanks for watching.